Hey everybody, it's Brian Ward again. Thought I'd show you what arrived at my house today. So I got 3 Vicker Light Tanks Mark 6Bs. Small little early war tank, British, but I'm using them in my Greek force, and you can see it's a very small tank. I'll put an American. There's a troop next to it. So it's a very small tank. So I have 3 of these. They're the B version, so they just have the heavy machine gun and coaxial MMG. I'm making a Greek armored battalion or armored platoon, so that's why they're that way. But so yeah, I have 3 of those. There's a bag of goodies. It's got the turret, it's got some fuel tanks with I think the back of the turret. It's got a commander and hatches, both open and closed. It's a pretty nice little kit. Minimal flash take off it, except for the bottom of the tracks, but that's kind of usual. So not really holding that against them. Never do. All right. Next in my box of goodies is the Italian Army Bedford MMG team. I'm actually going to use that as a Greek MMG, but yeah, that's Italians. They had the same, relatively close looking, the same uniforms that the Greeks did. Just a little minor modification with some green stuff. So yeah, they're good. That's that. So that's part of my stuff. I also got 2 of these, which are the Bedford OY 30-ton trucks, or 30-ton, 3-ton, whatever. The Bedford 30s. Kind of a weird kit. So you got the cab is just the seat right now, and then there's a tire in the back, and there's storage, whatever. A little bit of flash, or a little bit of resin stuff that he's been taking off. The cab, you gotta clean the windows out. It's very thin resin in there. It's like you can break it with your finger. It just needs to be cut out. The bottom of the cab's actually hollow, which is funny, and then it just slips right on top of this piece, and basically that's your truck right there. It's got the wheels, everything in here. It looks like it's got a driver, wheels, mud flaps, you name it. It's all in there. Looks pretty good. Very impressed with that. This is one of Warlord's newer kits, I believe. It also has you can also put the top on this as well. It looks like it just snaps in here. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's a pretty cool truck. Way bigger than that tank. But armored platoons, you have to have all your troops in transports, so that's why I purchased 2 of these for my units. So yeah, I got 2. And the last but not least, I've got 2 of these, which are the plastic universal carriers, which I really like from Warlords. I'm using 2. One of them's actually is going to be a transport for 5 of the mountain troops, the Greek mountain troops, and that's going to be armed with a AT rifle on the front, the whole mount, and then a LMG pintle and the 5 dudes. And the other one I'm going to use to tow my Elephantino in a light tank gun, and that's going to have a hull-mounted MMG or hull-mounted LMG. And with the .NET rules, you can fire that. That can be used as after it tows, it can be used as a little light machine gun, mobile light machine gun. Yeah, so there you go. There's my 1,000-point Greek armored platoon.